Alrighty, bro. So here I have my brother Alex. Say hi.
Hello.
Today we're gonna be doing a review on the WandaVision series. So what we think about it, what are our theories of what's gonna happen next, and if it's a good series to watch, because it's $6 a month. So
Yep.
so Alex, what do you think? What do you think about it? What do you think about it? Like, do you like it? Do you not like it? Why?
Yeah. Honestly, I love it. When I started watching it, especially like the first, couple episodes, how they released the first two episodes, you know, I, I kind of figured and suspected that there was gonna be some kind of tie to the multiverse, right? And them
Mm-hmm.
having like different universes and different things. I didn't know that Wanda was controlling everything.
Yeah.
So that was like the big shocker to me. I kind of expected like, and I guess we still have to see. It may be something bigger behind it, but
Yeah.
as of right now, it seems like she's the one that's kind of behind it all. That's the impression we get. She's behind everything, and she's grieving maybe Vision's death.
Yeah. Me, I like it and everything. The only thing, yeah, I think she's not in control. I mean, obviously she is, right? But I feel like she might have she might be like in control with someone else, like Agnes, because she's like she might
Mm,
be like the witch or whatever.
right.
I got the hardness, so I think that's both of them might be in control.
Yeah.
That at the same time, because whenever Vision encountered her, he was like, "You're the Avenger," blah blah blah.
Right.
Like happy, and "Are you here to save us?" And he's like, "What? What is that?" That was kind of sad. How
Yeah.
like he didn't know who he was or anything. It's kind of tough. But
Right.
yeah, I mean, I like it. It's a good series. I just do not like how we have to wait every weekend. But I guess I'm so used to having all the episodes.
Yeah. Yeah. We're kind of used to having all the episodes at once, like on Netflix, and stuff like that. But I think it's kind of cool too because it kind of builds anticipation, right?
Mhm.
Like it makes you want to come back and see like what's gonna happen next.
Yeah.
I think I also have some funny feelings about Agnes.
Yeah.
I think she's the only person they couldn't like that sword team couldn't identify when they were,
Oh.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about when
Uh
they were
huh.
looking through all the characters. Or like, they could identify all of them except for Agnes so far. So it makes me think maybe she is behind it,
Mhm.
right? But what do you think about Vision? Like, do you think he's a creation of Wanda, or do you think like he's gonna end up coming back somehow, like permanently? What do you think?
I think that they like so she obviously took the body, right?
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if she took the body, then she made him back, because obviously the body didn't really look intact.
Hmm.
It looked like it was ripped apart in little pieces. So I feel like she got the body, maybe try to fix it as much as possible. Then like maybe somebody came to her like Agnes or whatever, or hey, look, I can help you. You want to make a deal? Making a deal, with who know, you know.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, sure, whatever, because she's really sad and lonely. Like she says, I think she said that she was just very sad and lonely. That was kind of tough. So and then she just made it. Boom, it was made, and then she started writing everything as it went. You know.
Right. I feel like she's kind of trying to create like the perfect life that she would have had with Vision
Mhm.
if Thanos hadn't killed him, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. It sucks. Whenever I was watching Endgame, like 3 times later, I was like, bro, why didn't he just wait so they can take the Mind Stone out? Be like, wait, 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 we don't have to kill him. Wait, we can just take it out. Give us some time, and it could be like a little team up where
Right.
like he. But I don't know, like just imagine if he gets him. I mean, obviously, but at the same time, they don't want him to get the Mind Stone.
Yeah.
So he would probably be like, wait, you don't want me to get the Mind Stone, but you want me to wait so you can take it out safely. Like, what are you trying to do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, I think that was a good idea, not just to kill him, but at the same time, if we would have killed them, the show probably wouldn't. They might or might have not been the same. Because some episodes wouldn't, like, all of it basically relies on Vision not knowing where he is and Wanda controlling him. But if he was still alive, he would probably not have color. That's one thing. Maybe she could do like a spell, but yeah, bro.
Yeah. You know what I think? Like, I feel like between Wanda and Vision, they may have been able to defeat Thanos. Like, instead of focusing on destroying the stone,
Mhm.
they should have fought till the end. Like, hey, I'm Wanda. I almost took out Thanos by myself.
Mhm.
You know, his team isn't around him anymore. And then Vision is one of the most powerful Avengers, and he's got the Mind Stone. Like,
Yeah.
you would think between the two of them, they might have been able to defeat him and remove the gauntlet. But
Here's the thing, though. Vision was already super weak, you know? So unless she could stop time again like she did in the series somehow, and then, like, start fixing him very fast, like she was doing it in the beginning,
right,
then yeah, but, like, at the same time, he was super weak. He could barely get up, you know? I guess he could try to, but at the same time, he already has, like, 6 stones, or no, 5 stones, you know?
right,
He can do reality. He can fix reality. He can take time back, you know? He can...
right.
But, yeah, honestly, that would be pretty cool if they at least tried, you know?
Yeah.
And then she was, alright, yeah, I'm destroying this thing. He just went for it. But, yeah, bro, it's crazy. It's kind of sad how he died, but...
It's so sad, man. That part when, like, Thanos rewinds time just to kill him and take the stone, that was, like, such a heart-wrenching part for me, you know?
Yeah, I was like, come on.
At the end of Endgame.
Yeah, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. You can't really be doing this to us.
That was Infinity War, right? That was the end of Infinity War, yeah.
Yeah. And then just seeing his dead body laying there, like, come on, man.
Right. So, like, how do you think this ties to the X-Men? Like, with this new Quicksilver?
Quicksilver?
Yeah.
I think it ties in, because it's in the episode he says that he just heard her calling.
Yeah.
So I was like, I mean, if she's just calling or whatever, then, like, I don't know. But I think he was lying, you know? Because he's been lying to her, I think. Because he's like, why don't you have your accent? Blah, blah, I don't know. You call me. You know, he doesn't really want to say the truth, you know?
Yeah.
And he knows about Vision. So if you think about it, how would he know if Vision was alive? Because he probably never met Vision.
That's true.
And he never knew that they were together. She said, oh, how did your husband, your husband, who's this popsicle, you know? He doesn't know who he is. And then he's like, wait, it's not like your husband can die twice. So he knows things. Wow. So I think that he's not Quicksilver. He might be someone else.
Yeah.
You know? Because, I mean, obviously the one from Fox, you know, isn't like that. He doesn't act like that, you know? It would be nice and everything. But I feel like, I don't know, man. It's confusing because at the same time, you want to say that it is him, but you want to say it's not him.
Right, because it's the same actor. So you would think, like, oh, maybe they're going to... Like, I think, you know, one of my theories is, like, maybe they're going to bring them in that way, right? Like, they're using this as a way to introduce the X-Men, right? Yeah. But I don't know. It's interesting because, like you said, like, I didn't even think about that. That's a really good point. Like, how did he know about Vision dying and all of that, all of those things? Because Quicksilver had died way before that happened.
Way before.
So that's a really weird thing. Like, how does he know that?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, I think like I showed you. I don't know if you saw it, right? But like the arm bringing him in. Yeah. Floating. Yeah, bro. I think like someone else is behind it, and they're just all controlling it. I feel like Wanda and Agnes think that it's them, but I think Mephisto. Like, yeah. I think that he's actually behind it, and he might be like some other being, or I think it's like the death thing. What's it called? Because in the second episode, like in the intro, you could see like the helmet of this one person in the comics. Right. So I think that they already hinted there, and then a skeleton, like a bone. So I feel like that two combined with the arm bringing him in, that could be like the Reaper, the Grim Reaper or something like that from the comics. Yeah. Because like they already teased in the first episode, and then they're bringing it back in the 5th episode. Right. And then out of nowhere, this guy ends up being here. And another theory I have many theories, but another theory is that maybe that's not Quicksilver. Maybe that's another random person that happened to exist that looks like another Fox person. Yeah. Like, let me explain this. So, there's this random person, right? He can be walking his dog, whatever. Uh-huh. And then he said that he heard her calling, so he was like, Paige or whatever, right? And then she summoned that person's face, body, with his, like the memories of what she had of him. Okay. Because she remembered Vision as like this all happy and stuff, so that's how she made him. Right. Know? Right. If she did. So I think that she made Quicksilver by getting a random person's body, which is kind of crazy, right? But she's already random person's body, creating him in like the image sort of Quicksilver with the hair and stuff, the super speed, and then like that. So it seems like him, and she was like, "Whoa, why'd you change?" But she doesn't know that. Huh. She's like, she happened to make him, but without making, like, But I don't know. That's another crazy theory.
Yeah, that's pretty. I mean, I think right now every theory is valid because this thing is absolutely crazy. Mm-hmm. Like the things they do, like this show is like completely out of left field compared to anything else they've done. It's like super trippy, like
Mm-hmm.
super crazy. So it wouldn't surprise me if they did something super nuts like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
but yeah, like I think that's possible. One of my theories is they're actually bringing like she's somehow opening up like the multiverse and bringing in people from other universes and she doesn't realize it.
Yeah.
That's one of my theories. I hope they go that route
Yeah.
because it would be super trippy. But I mean, I guess we'll just have to wait and see right now because it's one of those shows where you just don't know what's gonna happen next because it's so crazy. Like,
Yeah.
but every show ever since what like episode 4,
Mm-hmm.
like every show, it's like they have some crazy revealing at the end.
Yeah.
Like episode 4, I think is the one where she like threw Monica Rambo out, right?
Yeah.
And then like episode 6 it was Quicksilver, right? Episode 5 I forgot what it was, but I feel like there
Um.
was something else. Do you
No,
remember?
episode 6 was Vision dying. Episode 5 is when Quicksilver got back.
Right. Episode 5 is when Quicksilver got back.
Yeah.
Episode 4 is when she like like
Through her.
threw out Monica Rambo, and you're like, holy like cow, like you realize what's going on.
Yeah.
You're like, damn, like, or I think maybe the end of episode 3 you kind of realize it. You're like,
Mm-hmm.
this is like a thing like she
You just got rid of her. Like,
she
what happened?
created. Yeah.
Yeah, but then later you see what really happened, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's crazy.
It's crazy, man. Yeah. So what do you think is gonna happen next, man?
I think that, dude, it's kind of crazy because, like, we have many scenarios right now. Because Vision, dude, it was kind of sad, but what if, like, okay, so first, she's probably, now the kids are like, okay, what did our uncle mean by their dad can only die twice?
Right.
You know, that's the kids. So now she's gonna worry about the kids. Now she's gonna worry about Quicksilver because she's just like he's obviously aware of what's happening. So he threw her. Now he's mad with him. He might kick her out. She might kick him out like she did with Rambo. You
Yeah.
know? Like boom. Or
Oh.
just like and then maybe like let's say they start having a big fight
Yeah.
and Vision's obviously like still healing, so he's not present there.
Yeah.
And then like he actually shows who he really is.
Wow.
Like that'd be cool. Like he's like, who do you think you are? You really think I'm your brother or something like that? And then boom, he ends up becoming what he really is,
Holy cow.
So yeah, she has to worry about many things now because now she has to worry about more people that now she's in control of, more things. She has to worry about the kids now that they're asking questions. She has to worry about Quicksilver because he's being a little jerk, and now Vision because Vision was completely aware. He's like, why was I dying? Why were they not helping me? What's happening? So she has many things to worry about now. I feel like the next episode, hopefully they keep all of that like in their minds.
Yeah, like every episode is just getting crazier and crazier because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like now she has all that to worry about. Like her kids now are gonna start asking questions,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes me think like Vision, like he's starting to really like dig into things, and like
Mm-hmm.
now it's like he knows exactly what's going on because he like tried to get out of this thing and he sees that he can't, he's trapped, and that there's people out there that are threatened and scared by this thing.
Yeah.
So he's scared because he doesn't know who he is, and he knows that he's trapped. And notice how, like, on episode 5 he complained there's no children.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like kind of a funny coincidence that in episode 6 it's like Halloween and there's a ton of children.
For real. Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's like she did that on purpose. And, like, where did those children come from? Did she create them? Like, she created her kids somehow? Or did she actually, like, kidnap and hold hostage those kids, like, with all the adults? Because that's just crazy.
That would be crazy. That would be a huge twist.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like Quicksilver mentioned, how did you do it? She was like, how did you do it? Did you just keep them in their beds to sleeping? Did you just until when you need the part? Because as you saw, wherever nobody was needed, they were just still.
Or they were doing something funny and repetitive, like that lady, and she was like crying as she was doing it.
So she could probably feel like the grief and pain of Wanda.
Yeah.
What she's doing, or maybe she's like, I'm stuck here, help, and she's just crying out.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was crazy.
And I know this is super random, right? But when she was doing that motion, like just like like she was hanging that ghost, and like she kept moving her arm over and over like 1,000 times. I couldn't help but think, like, dude, her shoulder must be on fire. Like, man, it must be burning. Like
all day doing that.
All day, like, no
that's probably why she was crying.
Yeah, because dude, you do that like 20 times, like, you'll feel it.
Yeah.
Like, imagine like 100, 200, 300 times, 1,000 times, like.
Dang.
Like, by the time she's done, I feel like she's gonna have like a severe muscular injury on her shoulder.
Yeah.
I know that's super random, but
no, yeah,
something I kind of thought about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
That is crazy, dude.
Yeah, man. I wonder where they're gonna take it next.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. But dang.
Yeah.
So many Easter eggs.
Later on,
making a deal.
Yeah. So she
made a deal.
She probably made a deal with that villain, with Mephisto.
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh, and it says later on, Mephisto actually stole back that power and her kids.
The power of Wanda?
Of the power that he gave to create her kids, to bring life to her kids.
Oh, shoot.
So later on, he stole back that power and her kids. This seems to tie in pretty well with WandaVision. Wow.
Dude.
So basically the power that's crazy. The power that's like powering this hex, and like what's giving Wanda all this power to like power the hex and like give power to bring life to Vision and bring life to her kids, seems to be Mephisto, I think.
Yeah, I think that was a little arm
that
was pulling Quicksilver in.
Yeah.
That we couldn't see. But yeah, bro, I think Mephisto's behind all this,
Wow.
Or the Green Reaper, because, we saw his helmet from the comics, we saw a bone next to it, we saw Spiderweb, meaning Spider-Man, the third one.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro.
That's very interesting.
So to close this off, because I'm pretty sure it's probably like a long one. So what do you think is gonna happen?
I think eventually we're gonna see the actor that played what's his name?
Magneto?
Yes, I'm sorry, Magneto. I think we're eventually gonna see Magneto make an appearance, and I think at the end we're gonna see some reference to Mephisto, and that's gonna lead like directly into Doctor Strange and the multiverse of madness.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Definitely, I think the same thing. Yeah, Doctor Strange is definitely, because Doctor Strange right after this and it involves her.
Right.
So I think now they're gonna have to, like, maybe her and Doctor Strange are gonna team up to defeat him. Maybe he's gonna be the villain, Mephisto, in the next one. So I think that, bro. But yeah, that's what I think.
That would be a really cool team up for sure.
That would be really cool. Like, cause they both have like the same type of like spells, powers.
So. Yeah, all the magic.
Yeah. So, bro, this is the end. What do you want to tell people?
Well, subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, subscribe to the channel. Share this to everybody: your grandma, your grandpa, grandparents, your little kids, everyone. So with that said, thank you for listening to us. Bye.